When working with lightweight fabric and a narrow 3-thread, meaning you have the right needle in and only 3 threads, so we've removed the left needle and the left needle thread, the yellow one, is that you stitch and you have kind of some gaps that are hanging, well, it looks like your stitches are hanging off the edge. And all it is that the cutting width needs to be adjusted. Well, sometimes you adjust the cutting width and it still doesn't fill it all the way out. And that is why you have 2 stitch fingers in your machine. I'm going to open this up and I'm going to point to where the other one is stored, right down in here. There we go. So right here is where the stitch finger B is stored. You just lift it out of its kind of little foam home, and it will actually say B on it. And then what we want to do is come in here and remove stitch finger A and substitute it out. This stitch finger is quite large, so it's keeping a lot of that distance and leaving more thread. Well, with lighter weight fabrics, we don't want as much, so we can put a slightly smaller stitch finger in. That's going to fit right down in this area. Now, when we do a rolled hem, we completely remove that, and that allows you to get even a smaller turn of that edge. Now, once you've gone ahead and put that in, you will get a nice, complete, full edge that will allow you to not have those little loops hanging off the edge, and it really is nice. Now, if you still are adjusting your cutting blade, just make sure you don't have a little ridge or roll in there, and if you do, just bring your cutting blade adjustment right here down to a smaller number. So between the two, you really can get the perfect setting for those lighter weight fabrics. Now, a little bit more. How do you get these in and out? I'm just taking the stitch finger, pulling it out. Once I pull it out, it kind of looks like a little sword. So what you want to do is kind of look, where did it come out of, so you'll know where it goes back. Now, once you've changed this, I would make sure at the very end, write yourself a little note over here that will allow you to go, oh yes, put the main one back in, because doing this with a 4th thread later, when you're done with this stitch, then you'll be back to the proper settings for and with the right stitch finger.